So we're going to grab our category 4 yarn, make a slip knot, then we're going to grab our 5mm hook, and we're going to make a chain that is roughly 3 inches long, and that's typically about 10 chains. Once when we have our 10, we're going to block off the very last chain with our thumb, chain up 1, and then we're going to insert our hook into the second loop from the hook, and we're going to do single crochets all the way back down our chain. I've done 1 single crochet into every chain that we've had so far except for the last one. Once when we get to the last one, we're going to insert our hook and do 3 single crochet into that very same loop. So here's 2 and 3, and then we're going to not flip our work but turn it a little bit more because we're going to be working down the opposite side of the chain. So once when we have our 3 single crochet, we're going to go into the next loop with another single crochet, and then we're going to single crochet once all the way down. Once I've single crocheted once in every loop all the way down, we're going to chain 1, flip your work, and then we're going to insert our hook into the first one with single crochet, and we're going to single crochet all the way down until we find that gathering of 3 single crochet that we made earlier, and then we're going to do another increase of 3 single crochet there as well. So I'm at the part where we made the 3 single crochet, and I've already single crocheted once into one of the loops. This is the middle loop, and this is the last one that was in that bundle that we made. So in the middle one, we're going to do 3 single crochet in there. And then from here, we're going to single crochet once in every loop all the way down. And this is the start of our cup. This is how it's going to be made all the way through. And we're going to keep doing the same pattern of single crocheting once in every loop down the line, and then once when you get to the middle, doing an increase of 3 single crochet, and then back down the other way. And we're going to keep doing that until we have not the exact cup size that we want, but maybe a smidge bit smaller, and then I'll show you what to do after that as well. So I've made my cup the size that I want it, and we're going to do a little bit more. We're going to chain up 4, flip your work, prepare for a double crochet, and then we're not going to go into the very first loop that we have. We're going to go into the second loop with that double crochet, just like that. And now we have a loop. We're going to chain 1, prepare for a double crochet, and not go into the next loop but the one after that. So we're going to be skipping every other loop, and we're going to be inserting a double crochet, and we're going to do that once all the way around. So we've made our loops coming up one side of the cup, and I'm going to show you how to do the middle portion. So we're going to chain 1 and insert your hook with a double crochet just like before. And this is the highest point that we have. Once when we get there, we're going to chain 3, prepare for a double crochet, and go ahead and double crochet in that very same loop. And that is how you do the points. And then we can chain 1, double crochet into the second loop from the hook all the way back down. And once when we have the rest of this finished, we can go ahead and cut and tie. And then we're going to make another one of these cups. I'll meet you once when we have both of these done. So I'm finished with my 2 cups, and we're going to set these aside. Now we're going to work on the bottom border. And what we're going to do is grab our yarn, make a slip knot, and then you're going to measure underneath your bust that goes all the way around, but excluding an inch or 2. That depends on how big you want the gap, but for me, that's going to be 28 inches. Once we have our chain, we're going to block off the very last chain that we made. Chain up 3, prepare for a double crochet, and we're going to double crochet once in the 4th loop from the hook, and once in every loop that we have going all the way down the chain. So once when we've double crocheted once in every loop that we had, we're going to chain up 3, flip your work, and then we're going to prepare for another double crochet, but we're going to count out 4 loops, 1, 2, 3, 4. In the 4th loop, go ahead and insert your double crochet that you were preparing for, and we're actually going to do 2 more. So 3 double crochet into the same loop in total. You're going to chain 3, prepare for another double crochet, and then go into that very same loop 3 times. And 3. And this is what we're going to call, for video's sake, a shell. Once when we're done with that shell, we're going to prepare for another double crochet, and we're going to count out 3, 1, 2, 3, and in that 3rd one, we're going to put our 1 double crochet, just like that. And from here, we're going to automatically prepare for another double crochet, count out 3, 1, 2, 3, insert your hook into that 3rd loop, and we're going to start doing another shell. So 3 double crochet into that loop, chain 3, and then double crochet 3 more times into that very same loop, and we're going to do that all the way down. So once we're done with our row of shells, we're going to do more rows of shells. So we're going to chain up 3, flip your work, and then we're going to insert our hook, or prepare for a double crochet and then insert our hook into the big loop that's in the middle of our shell. So this one right here, and we're going to make another shell. 3 double crochet, chain 3, and then another 3 double crochet. And then from here, we're not going to be doing the 1 double crochet in the middle. We're just going to prepare for double crochet and go straight into the next shell with another shell. And then we're going to keep doing that all the way down. And now we have 2 rows of shells, and for my top, I'm going to do 1 more row, which is same as the second row, but you can make as many rows as you want. But I'll meet you when I have my 3rd row all done. So I'm finished with my bottom border, and what we're going to do now is attach our cups, and each cup is going to be put on the ends just like so. But as of right now, we're only going to be working on 1. So in order to do that, we are going to be doing this. We're going to look at our loop on our cup, and we're going to be counting up 3, 1, 2, 3, because that was a double crochet. And then we're going to insert our hook into there and also into the bottom border corner. And then we're going to grab our yarn, make a slip knot, insert it onto our hook, and then pull through both loops that is on our hook. And from here, we're going to yarn over and pull through just like a single crochet. And then from here, we're just going to single crochet once into every loop that we have, just until we get past the cup, and then we can cut and tie, but making sure that both sides is on the hook before we move on. And I'm done attaching both of my cups, and as you can see, this is what it looks like so far. This is where your back's going to be. And then I just wanted to note that when you do attach both of your cups, just make sure that the seam is on the same side. But other than that, what we're going to do next is we're going to make the neck strap. And what we're going to do is just insert the yarn onto our hook, and then we're going to make a chain that's long enough to fit around our neck, and then I'll meet you once we have both sides done. So this is where we're at. I have attached both neckties and also taken the liberty upon myself to weave in all the ends as well. And all we have to do from here is make a chain that's long enough to fit through all of these loops. And with that being said, I will insert how long my chain is down here like I always do. And this is what our top is looking like. I've woven in the straps as high as I would like it. Y'all can make it longer or shorter, whichever fits your style. But if it's different than mine, or not different from mine, go ahead and tag me both on Twitter and Instagram at TCDDIY, because I would love to see your works of art. And feel free to comment, subscribe, like, and also leave requests down below, because I'd love to branch out and try new things. But other than that, thanks so much for watching, y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one.